ఫుల్ టాక్. ఈరోజు మనం డార్క్ సైడ్స్ ఆఫ్ కలర్ అండ్ లేబుల్ దిస్ లోగోస్ అండ్ డిజైన్స్. అంటే ప్రతి లోగో లేకపోతే ప్రతి లేబుల్స్కి ఒక డార్క్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ labels or the packagings any of brand, you see dark sides only. సో డార్క్ సైడ్స్ అనేది మన ఇండియన్ ట్రెడిషన్స్ ఆల్సో. ఎలా చెప్తున్నా అంటే ఫాలోయింగ్ విత్ ప్రూఫ్స్. అంటే లెట్ us ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ విత్ ద రియల్ ట్రూత్. మనం ఏం లేదు, లెట్స్ గో విత్ ద అమెజాన్. నేను ఏది టైప్ చేయను. ఐ గో PRODUC products. See, protein powder, red and black. Red, dark colors. Okay. ఇప్పుడు జనరిక్‌గా ఎళ్తున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు అన్‌జనరిక్‌గా ఎళ్తాను చూడండి. ఫుడ్ ఫుడ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్. తినే వస్తువులు ఇది. తినే వస్తువులు కొంచెం ఉంటాయి. వైట్ అండ్ రెడ్. అది కూడా బ్లాక్ టెక్స్ట్ అసలు లేదే లేదు. ఇఫ్ యూ చాలా నీట్‌గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే ఇక్కడ మీకు డార్క్ సైడ్స్ ఎక్కువ కనిపిస్తాయి కదా! లైట్ టోన్స్ చాలా తక్కువ. లైట్ టోన్ ఎక్కువ యూజ్ చేయరు ఎవడును. సో, ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ చూడండి లైట్ టోన్స్ మీకు కనిపించదు. చాలా లిమిటెడ్ లైట్ టోన్స్ ఉంటాయి. మ్యాగీస్, cookies or any products you see, the same thing you get. So every products comes, you see, it is all about dark sides only, no? ఇది మన ఇండియన్ ట్రెడిషన్స్ వచ్చింది మనకి. సో దిస్ ఇస్ షార్క్ ట్యాంక్ దట్ హీ షోస్ అండ్ హీ ఆల్సో మేక్ దట్ సేమ్ థింగ్. సో ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పాల్సిన పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టాపిక్ ఏంటంటే ఈరోజు, సో లెట్స్ బిగిన్ అవర్ స్లైడ్. నా విజన్ ఏంటంటే ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ డిజైన్ చేసి ఒక ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసి జనాలకి పీకేసాను కాదు. నాది ఒక మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే ఒక బ్రాండ్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ రోల్స్ అండ్ ఇష్యూస్ ఉంటాయి. కలర్స్, డిస్ట్రిబ్ కలర్స్, లేబుల్స్, దెన్ లోగోస్, డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్. దానికి మళ్ళీ ఒక వీడియో సెపరేట్ వస్తుంది. అది ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది. చాలా స్క్రిప్ట్ బాగా రెడీ అయింది. జస్ట్ పీపీటీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ చేయండి. సో లెట్స్ బ్యాక్ టు వీడియో. సో ఇవన్నీ ఒక బ్రాండ్‌కి ఇష్యూ వస్తాయి. అది మనం ఎవడు మాక్సిమంగా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేయరు. అంటే లైక్ पीपल वोंट मेक वीडियोस ऑन दैट बिकॉज़ उसमें कुछ मज़ा नहीं आता, ना ही कोई पीपल देखता है। बिहाइंड द सीन्स और पैकेजिंग वॉटर से सब कुछ सही है। बट मेरा विज़न ये है कि व्हेनेवर एनीबॉडी बिल्ड अ ब्रांड, they can just understand how the colors can work, how the labels design, and how like logos can made, how ideas can be get. If you see past my videos, I have made, we can use ChatGPT or any other apps that make images. You can use the reference to make a logo or make a labels using that reference, and or we can use the command that this is my idea. I want colors and the fonts for my label. I have been used the same thing. He will give you a number of colors designs, and if you want a double palette, dual palette like mine, if you see, you can give them. Like it is not a big thing that you can't understand this thing. This is all about AI agents is coming all about right now. So my vision is not about the product. My vision all about whenever you build something, make it as big as you can do it to make it others also work on that. So let us not to go deeply. Let's move on. So papad is not about apparel. It is of the snacks that make home more healthier. Then brand speak without the label. Brand doesn't speak without label. If you see any product, Then if you go in the market or e-commerce business, generic and non-generic, why it is doesn't have any brand? Why it's not brand? The label if it's not there, it is not a brand. So brand speaks with this label. Advaita. So what we'll cover in for this video is the colors, and past next two video we will cover three pillars of identity. I'm showing the image that you can have clarity. So we'll cover today color, tomorrow or maybe some day we'll go with the label. How can you customize your label? How to choose a color? How to edit in perfect way that whenever you give to a printer, he can't question anymore because you made it very well. Logo. This is the most thing that we need to do. Whenever started with label and logo, we have an issue with the color. That's why our right now concern and vision is all about to make a color that stand out for your label or a color. Mine was very like how I can tell you is nature and organic. That's why the chocolate color and the light peel color gives you the organic feel. It is all about that ideology have been emplaced on these things. Let us move the color history by Storway. See, I have been like there is nothing more than colors in India. If Diwali comes, we fry the crackers with the colorful. If Holi comes, we use colors. Whenever there is festival, we use colors for our daily life. We use colors for wearing t-shirt. We use wallpaper with colors. Colors is all about life. Color is all about enjoyment. Color is our fashion of India and tradition also. There is nothing more than that. Color is our tradition. So history of color. Color history कुछ like there is nothing to do with things. बताओ. एक red, एक green, एक black, एक blue, एक these are the colors mostly mixed uses. So मैंने अभी देखा if you see the Amazon, they are mixed with these things only. There is another other colors because red, green, black, and blue and white are the major colors that people use. Because whenever you see red, you feel certain expressions within your eyes. When you see the green, you get the feeling and vomit on your face and mouth. Mouth. When you see the black, you see the power of the darkness. You see the mystery, the royalty, the premium. Why the Apple used the black grays? Because the brand powers, the feel you whenever you catch the mobile, you feel the power, the logo. Because it's made like that. Blue. It is trustworthy. Whenever you see the blue, you feel that it is a best thing and calmness used for tech guys, maybe some of the company. Color is not about visuals, it is all about emotional. Whatever I said before, colors are filled in our life. It is all about our tradition in our India. It is not about the ideology or physiology or whatever you may understand the physics. Colors is our tradition of India. We used to it every time. Whatever equations would come, we use colors. So let us move to next slide. This is Indian tradition of colors. What I said you. See, however we paint this video photos, you may see these things. Holy paintings. You use variety of colors to fill it. So Indian tradition of colors. We use these Indian colors in every corners. Every color is mixed with black, white, and brown chocolate. Light black with gives brownish and chocolate light green. So if you mix, if you go, I will show you later in the video. From a white to down black, there is unlimited of colors you can check. Brown, chocolate, and if you go yellow, you can depth into golden. So every part of the color, it is a one single color. we separate it into separate unlimited colors, unlimited, so that whenever you want colors with the split, if you want yellow, we can go with the highest peaks. What I'm talking with you is like brightness. If you see in the mobiles, when you increase the brightness, the amount of display textures or the colors you visible. Then when black, it's increase the brightness, you can see the number of colors visible. That is where we used to it. White, yellow. If you see, so red. If you go little bit, you can go with the violet and number of colors. If you green, number of colors. I will show you right now only. In the Canva, it is also there. If I see, this is red. If I use, then if I go red, this is deep red, light red, light red, red. So it's flicking back. So black is all about there. Okay. So this is number of colors are there. So what I'm talking that's about the brightness whenever it increase, we can see also temperature increase, the amount of color gradness come into the light. Why labels matters, why logos stay the same. Whenever you see logos change little bit, not like labels. If you see Surf Excel or any aerial ads or any products that are products, they change the packagings, labels. They change little bit, not overall. They change little bit that you doesn't understand. Like you may not see very generically, or you may not see that focusly. They have changed the labeling also. Why people love the changing, but very subtle colors. So that's what I'm telling you. Label is not just paper or plastic or transparent sheet or varieties of distinguished like what you call the different type of seats we get in the online. If you go Vista Print or Swiss India or local shop, you get a different variety of shape, sizes, and the like paper quality, plastic quality, transparent shape. Oh, that is a different category. We can't go deeper because it is more than what you expect. Because when like for the smart, if I give you in the food industry, the people like a restaurant, they want a wrap up, one a box, and it's the wrap up ones. So every people wants different at the packing. So that is what about I'm talking to you. That's why Vista Print or Swiss India try to give you. So that's became to it's build trust. Whenever you predict at 1 to 6 months, people doesn't understand. But once the people understand, they see your branding, your ideology on the colors, or they see why what color you're using. Then they will understand, and whenever they see, they connect to you. It's not about the good design or invite or customer. It's not like that. If the label speaks, then people wait. And one shopkeeper tell me, if your label is good, people will buy it. When people understand your colors, sorry. One customer shopkeeper says, when your labels understand or get high clicks, people never see the product; they see only the labels. But when the product is not good, people will not see the label. They will see the as a brand because when it's label, they see it in the front. When the product is not good, they see the brand. You understand the distance. Okay. So now you can change the layout, you can change the packaging, you can change everything. But logo breaks the identity. Things of Apple Amul. The logo became the face of brand. The symbol of color means red. So if I given you the colors, so if you see red, passion, excitement, you can read a lot of things. You can I can't be able to express all these things because it's made you more waste of time. You can express these things. You can understand. Makes you Google. Label that speaks. The label is not just a design. It is a product that first handshake. If you use the perfect design or blend like how we do the sorbet papad, it does not create a vapor, you create a memory. So when I started my label design, I'll show you why I need to talk. This is my label. For the past 1 month I have been making and editing and doing a lot of stuff that I'm not able to post because one of the person that I do all the things. Okay, give me a second. See, this is the first labels I have been designed with different color, different shapes, different ideology, and there is not everything I have been tried to do. But things what happen now, the brand that you want to show to the people, if you're not able to provide that visibility, nobody will buy. I will not. If I go to the brand and see the people on the logo or whatever the visuals I want, it's not matching to the brand. Why I should buy? You may say, Bharat, is it your now new label is matching? I say around 80 to 70, sorry, 70 to 80%. It is matching. I'm not say 100% because there is no 100%. There is always there is important because of brands like Amul and other like area liquids, they're changing their packaging or their label. Who I am here, starting a person. So there is nothing that there is every time there is improvement to do because tomorrow, like I have to make a video on the label, so I have to change the label design. That is something that I can. So just like my past label has 1 centimeter width less, and it's make me little bit empty in the packaging. That make me very when today printed and I saw that labeling, I feel the most stressed than ever because it 1 centimeter less. It's became very un high, like बहुत ही गंदा लग रहा था. So let us move not to be. So final कुछ भी नहीं. कलर करना है तो तीन चीजें आपको ब्रेन में करना है. One, what is your brand? Sorry, brand. What you want to convey with your label? What you want to give your customers? If you see in my label, like one bit, give me a second. If you see this shows what is the flavor. Okay, this part shows what is your brand. This part say the flavor that say here. Okay, so this top part, if you see, it is all about conveying what is the meaning of this label. This is a label. It is by the company called Store by Pepper, and he delivers organic black pepper pap- peppers. That was his convey. If you see the below, what he conveys in the series 1, 2, and 3. Here, the ingredients. So, when people understand, oh, this is a packaging of a papad, so let us see what ingredients this is. So, when the customers take away and see that this papad is very good in taste, so when what he do, he clicks in the WhatsApp and try to order again. If I did perfect here and list all the products, he would like to order again. And this is Instagram page handle. If he wants to message or make any review, he can give. This is my license. That is mostly be in the completing by this end or next month, middle of the. This is a pricement weight segment. This is what my logo tells. Sorry, label tells. And this is made by the master AI. So what I want to convey in this video, that if we understand colors, we can make many labels, create history of labels. So understanding the correct pointing of colors, you can create a number of labels. In the labels, you can say, Bharat, there is another issue, that is how to understand how to like what size it is the best. There is a video is coming. There is a video is coming. You can check it. Maybe next week you will get the video that how I did, and maybe it's my poster on my YouTube also. You can check that. So this is all about the ideology, the dark side of the color. So, guys, this is the dark side of color, and we will be making tomorrow or like next week labels. So hope you have understand that how why I'm saying this all these things, because colors, if you are understand the colors that you're using every day, you can make a label at peace. Because size, or what you call, like if I tell you in a perfect way, shape, size, and what you call, whatever design structures you design, but if the colors is not at all good, it will be very bad. There is so many examples we can admire that if the label colors is not good, the label doesn't deliver. It's the same pitch he can if the person has good skills, you know, very good skills, he runs very good and he have everything, but he's not able to speak to with a prospective person. What happened? All the hard work, all the skill he have, it is wasted because he's not able to address the people. Why? When I talk, I have a skill that I can like play drums, and if there is people telling you, like asking anybody, do you beat the drums? If you say no, you can't speak. It's worthless, no, to have the skills. This is all about the same with the labels also. When you do all the things in the label, but you're not able to justify the color, it is worthless. That is what about the video is to understand the colors, and colors is nothing. It is our Indian blood tradition of India. Every part of our life is made of the colors. If you understand the colors, every aspect of your brand will be a success. That is what I want to make the video. Hope you like it. Stay tuned for more updates. There is another video is coming for the label. Thank you. This is Stay tuned.